start that over.
This is live TV.
Go ahead.
Welcome to My Chamber TV. I'm your host, Barbara Marville Kelly. Thanks. Is it going to be one of those days, John? Well, it's okay if we're laughing at ourselves. You know that I'm actually listening to my own voice? Did you do that on purpose? Anyway, we're doing this IFB thing with the earplug and all that kind of stuff, so I'm listening to my own feedback, so I apologize for that. On a serious note, I do want to thank you for joining us for My Chamber TV. We're here every Wednesday at 12:30, live and unrehearsed, totally organic. We bring you the best of the best in the community. What I mean by that is we at My Chamber TV is the perfect platform for you, whether you happen to be a member on the board of any chamber in the area, or if you happen to be a member and have a business, we welcome you to come in and talk about your role as a member, how you're making a difference in the community. Talk about your business, what's different about your business as opposed to maybe some of the other ones. It's so great to be able to give back in the community. It really does my heart good. In fact, I've said this so many times since I was asked to do My Chamber TV. It's like the whole community is coming to me, coming to us, and we right here at My Chamber TV. We've had so many wonderful guests. We've had so many wonderful charities. And I have to tell you, this is where it's at, is making a difference in giving you the exposure. You as a viewer, perhaps you're just watching the show to see what this is all about. Well, you know, everything is going to the internet. So when I was asked to host this show, I thought, sure, it's going to be a lot of fun because I get a chance to do what I love best, and that is connecting with you, making a difference on my own little bit, my own little part, to where I can give you different things to do in the community and also share so much when it comes to the charity events and charity organizations. We have an absolutely phenomenal guest today. In fact, we've reserved this show to this one special guest because this has been a pretty volatile week for all of us. We lost our funny man, and I have to say, Robin Williams, may you rest in peace. And you know what? We're going to help make a difference by this loss and seeing how we can help others in the community and nationally and worldwide, whatever we can do to help those that really need to reach out and maybe haven't been able to or haven't been known how to. Our guest in the show today blew me away. She called me last night through email, and I usually have my shows booked far enough in advance. I had last minute changes for this show. That's never happened before. So at almost 8 o'clock last night, I was just checking my email, checking my Facebook. Jess Cleveland reached out to me, apologizing for not being able to catch up with our shows in the past, but asked if she could come on the show today. I had no idea last night what she was going to talk about. I had no idea the fundraiser that she's working on, other than she is running for honorary mayor in Palm Harbor. But when you meet this dynamo 29-year-old girl and what she aspires to for the youth of our nation and for the youth in our community, it's going to blow you away. I just cannot tell you how things fall together for a reason. So I wrote her back, and we had our show planned where John and I were going to co-host it and talk about My Chamber TV. We were going to show some clips, which we will later on, I think, from our Fiddler's Green, when we did the Man on the Street interviews and everything, where we went and interviewed businesses and all. But when I met this gal today, I thought, oh my gosh, you'd think we had planned this, and we didn't. And when she comes out to talk about why she's doing what she's doing, it's going to move you. It's going to move you in so many wonderful ways, and I can't wait to bring her out and just really share what she's doing. She has her own business, family-owned business, which I love. I love to support family-owned business. My husband and I are a family-owned business as well. John with Tampa Bay Multimedia is a family-owned business. And, you know, it's just really great for us to sort of leverage ourselves with each other and with you nationwide. We're reaching out to Canada so far. We've heard internationally. We have Canada viewers, and we would love for you to share My Chamber TV. Go on Facebook, like us, The more people, the merrier, the more messages that we can get out. If you'd like to be a guest on the show, I would love to have you here. All you have to do is write me at Barbara@MyChamberTV, and I will definitely work on getting you into the show. We're always trying to book a good little ways in advance. This was just a very unusual setting today to have Jess Cleveland come on board. In fact, if you have a Facebook page up, you can look Jess up. You can see and read a little bit about her, like her page, and she's going to be coming on right after the break to talk about the fundraisers and all the different events that she. I tell you, she's such a dynamo for being such a young, up-and-coming professional at age 29. She has so much to share with not only the youth, but for us senior citizens as well. So I hope you're going to be able to join us. It's all about the kids, and I have to tell you, this week has just been a whirlwind for me. In fact, I was just asked to participate in the local Dancing with the Local Stars with Arthur Murray, and it's all about keeping your eye on the prize, and the prize is money, donations, and votes that go to the Junior Service League. And I am so excited about that because it's all about different community charities that I do have a passion for, and it all centers around kids. Jess Cleveland, it centers all around kids, to help our kids, the kids that are in need, the kids that you can make a difference with, that I can make a difference with. So you're going to be hearing more about that. You're going to be hearing more about some of the different charities that we honor every single month here at My Chamber TV. It's just a wonderful way to give back. It truly is. So I'm glad that you're there. I'm glad that I am here. I will be here next Wednesday and every Wednesday thereafter, except there is one Wednesday that I do have somebody that's going to be filling in for me because I will be doing caregiving for my little Yorkie. So I know that that's a good thing to do as far as giving back. Those little critters really depend on us, don't they? So I hope you're having a wonderful day. I hope everything's going well for you. We're going to take a brief little time out, and I do hope that you'll just come sit really close to the television, turn your phones off, and just come close so that you can really see what's going on in our community. Perhaps you would like to do something in your community as well, if you're not doing so already. So sit tight, get your favorite beverage, or make that special, organic, really good tasting sandwich, and we'll be back right after this with more at My Chamber TV. I'm your host, Barbara Marvel Kelly.
The last several years have been confusing and trying for homeowners. Advisors Mortgage and Financial Group was there before the housing crisis, during, and we are still here now advising people of their options and helping them choose the best financial solutions for their family. You do have options, and today's market promises lots of opportunities. We have found that there are a lot of questions out there and misinformation, and we want you to know we have answers. Advisors Mortgage and Financial Group, providing solutions today for a better tomorrow.
Revolutionary in his field, Dr. Bonati created, perfected, and patented the Bonati spine procedures. Using his genius, Bonati invented precise tools necessary to minimize surgery, scarring, anesthesia, and recovery. So successful are the Bonati spine procedures, they consistently reflect over 94% patient satisfaction. 45,000 successful procedures have been performed exclusively at our location. Nearly half our patients suffer from failed back and neck surgeries at other facilities. Bonati succeeds where others fail.
This is one bee that loves going to the dentist because it's made for you and me.
My name is Dr. Becerra from New Tampa Pediatric Dental. Providing a comfortable atmosphere in early dental care gives kids a great start for healthy teeth and gums for life.
When I go to Dr. B, they don't do anything to hurt you.
I used to be afraid, but I'm not now. I'm not afraid of the dentist anymore. I love to see Dr. B. Call New Tampa Pediatric Dental today.
Hi, I'm Derek Brooks, former linebacker for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. During my NFL career, I realized the importance of giving back and started my foundation, Derek Brooks Charities. We help Tampa Bay youth prepare for a successful life through our college prep and mentoring programs. Our goal is to see youth excel academically and develop strong characters and be better citizens for tomorrow. To further our mission, we've teamed up with Fun Night, a company that gives members access to thousands of nationwide discounts on products and services they buy every day. These include entertainment, retail purchases, dining, and travel. Best of all, 33% of every membership fee goes to the charity of your choice. We love being able to save our supporters money while giving them a unique opportunity to support our charitable work in the community. I invite you to consider using Fun Night to save money and give back to your favorite cause. Visit www.funnight.us to sign up now and get a free 30-day trial. Save money, help others with Fun Night, and support Derek Brooks Charity.
This is one bee that loves going to the dentist because it's made for you and me.
The environment here is really kid-friendly, family-friendly. The parents are welcome to watch.
It's definitely been a different atmosphere since Dr. Becerra has come on. It's very inviting and welcoming, and the children just enjoy coming here all around.
My middle son did not like to come to the dentist, but now he loves to come to the Beehive.
You don't have to be afraid to go to the dentist. Call New Tampa Pediatric Dental today.
Mortgages don't need to be complicated. At Norcom, we're here to guide you through the process. By following our tried and true path to success, we make homes happen. To get started, give us a call or apply online. A trusted mortgage consultant will reach out to you to find out what your goals are. Whether you're in the market to purchase a new home or refinance your current home, we are dedicated to helping you achieve your goals. At Norcom, we'll provide a best-in-class customer experience. Once a plan is established, your mortgage consultant will analyze your income, assets, and credit profile in order to customize a plan for you. If you're planning on moving in the next few years, we might suggest an adjustable rate mortgage to be the best option for you. If you're a veteran, we'll get you started on a VA loan with 0% down. And if you're thinking long-term, a 30-year fixed loan might be your best fit. Our professionals are up to date on market trends and will help you make the best decision in choosing your rate. After we've found the program that's best for you, we'll then need to collect some information, including pay stubs, bank statements, and tax forms. Our underwriting team steers a loan through the approval process to verify that all the information you've provided is correct. As the underwriting process is taking place, an appraisal is ordered to determine the value of your home. A professional, local appraiser specializing in your area will determine the home's value. The last leg of this journey is closing your loan. While taking care of any last-minute details, our closing team will work on scheduling your closing date and location. It's that simple. Thank you for taking some time to walk through the mortgage path with us. Remember, we're always here to answer any questions you may have. It may seem intimidating, but here at Norcom Mortgage, we make homes happen.
This is one bee that loves going to the dentist because it's made for you and me.
Providing a comfortable atmosphere in early dental care gives kids a great start for healthy teeth and gums for life.
Coming here, you're not just like an ordinary patient. You're actually like treated like a family member, and like you're treated like he actually gets to know you and makes you smile.
Welcome to New Tampa Pediatric Dental, and we are the Bees!
Call New Tampa Pediatric Dental today.
Hi everyone, welcome back to My Chamber TV. It's great to have you with us. I'm your host, Barbara Marvel Kelly. I've been talking and bragging about a very young, beautiful woman from the inside and out, Jess Cleveland. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Was this like so not meant to be? I mean, really?
I know, when you told me that you had cancellations, I was like, it must be.
It was. This is Gal I was saying earlier, in case you're just tuning in. Jess emailed me last night, and it was earlier in the evening, but the time I just decided to check my email, it was like, okay, she wants to be on our show tomorrow. Okay, why not, you know? And here you are. But it's very interesting because this week has been been a very volatile week for everybody. And I did not know what your passion was, what your events were coming up. All I knew was that Jess was running for honorary mayor. Now, she doesn't mind me telling her age, and I'm very proud to say this, at age 29, you have really got your act together. I want to hear everything that we shared just before, the show, because we were talking about what motivated Jess as far as getting involved, and you have a family-owned business with your mom and your dad, and it's all green, I might add, which I love, so that you're not using the harsh chemicals and everything, but you are just so refreshing. I can tell that when you walk into a room, you're like a magnet. I just have that feeling, and you're going to learn why, because Jess has a passion for a special community event that's coming up, and I'm just going to turn this over to you. Tell everybody what it is and why you got involved, why you're running for honorary mayor of Palm Harbor, and what got you involved with all this.
Okay. Hi, everyone. I'm Jess. It's so great to meet all of you guys. I'm so excited to be here today. I decided to run for honorary mayor. I have to thank my family's business, Spectra Cleaning Solutions, because we would not be chamber members if it wasn't for them. That's a big reason why I got involved in the community. And my parents have really played a good part in showing me how to be a strong woman in today's society and how to stand up for what I believe in, and that one voice does make a difference. I'm a huge believer that one person can change the world. It may be the world in one person's eyes, but it's a domino effect. So if I can walk into a room and I can meet somebody and I can smile and I can be true from my heart with that person and know that when I walk away, it was a good meeting and it was a good contact and that we both smiled walking away, they then can pass it on to somebody else and it could change somebody else's world. So it's all a big domino effect.
I told you she was a dynamo. Oh my goodness. I was not that way when I was 29. I had to really work at it because I was just not that confident with myself. So let's move forward. You have also been a member of the board of directors with the Palm Harbor Chamber. You've been a member there for 2 years, right?
On the board for 2 years, yeah. We've been a chamber member for, I think, about between 6 and 7 years.
Oh, okay, with your family-owned business.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
Perfect. And then you've also been in charge of the Young Professionals.
Yes, the Bay Area Young Professionals Group. I've been the chairwoman there almost a year. We've made a lot of changes with the group. It's in case you guys aren't aware of it, it's a 5-chamber-based young professional group. We go from Tarpon, Palm Harbor, Safety Harbor, Oldsmar, and Dunedin. We get together once a month on the 4th Tuesday of the month. We rotate chambers in different venues. We get together for 2 hours of happy hour and networking. We put together contests. We do community projects with different community partners. We've done Habitat for Humanity. We've done Big Brothers Big Sisters. A lot of different things. So we really try to get out into the community, and I've been doing that for the past year. So
that is just so amazing. It really is. So you overlap with the chambers, the various chambers in the community. That's awesome.
It's actually a unique group because for chamber members out there, you really only know your chamber, but this is the first group that puts together 5 chambers besides the Upper Pinellas Chamber Coalition, which is 7 chambers, and they put that together after we started our group. So this is the first actual quote-unquote committee of a chamber that actually incorporates 5 chambers together. So it gives us a database of 5 chambers, and it's specifically aged 21 to 40, so that we can strengthen the leaders of tomorrow, because right now you're the leader and I'm tomorrow's leader.
You know, I'll tell you, there was such a really wonderful engagement before this show, and to hear what you said to me about how you can learn from our generation, however we can also learn from your generation. And one of the, I think the biggest things that maybe has kind of kept some of the youth and the seniors apart is the respect factor. Is we as seniors and we as leaders obviously
You do not look like you're a senior. I'm sorry, you don't. Like, I look at you and I just don't think you're a senior.
Well,
you're so beautiful.
You're so cute. You're so cute. Thank you. Well, seriously, I mean, it is. It's about that mutual respect. You know, some of the seniors may have this false notion that, you know, kids are this today, kids are that today, and they just shove them off to the side. But you guys, especially, and you're not the first one in the Young Professionals group that we've interviewed here at my chamber, the mindset that you have for giving back and participating. I mean, when I was your age, I was still trying to figure out who I was and trying to get here and get there, and we didn't have anything like this back then. So you are the leaders of tomorrow, and a very soon tomorrow. You're a leader of today, especially in your young up-and-coming group with the Bay Area professionals and all that, and you're leading the way for the next generation, which we talked that they're going to need a little bit of help as they're coming through the gates here, trying to become adults and, get out there in the community. So if we can kind of lay that groundwork and give the proof in the pudding, which you're obviously already doing. I mean, age 29, she's running for honorary mayor. How many 29-year-olds do we know that has been on the board of directors for any chamber whatsoever? And I mean, the Palm Harbor Chamber is no chamber to sneeze about. I mean, we're not talking about out in the backwoods there. We're talking about a major city, Tampa Bay area here. I can't speak highly enough about you. I really can't. But to know the rest of the story, as Paul Harvey used to say. Do you remember Paul Harvey?
I don't. Is that bad?
I knew she wouldn't. Paul Harvey was a great news commentator, wasn't he, John? You remember Paul Harvey? He has to always close the channel. And here's the rest of the story. So the rest of the story for Jess is pretty darn exciting, and I have this passion for exactly where you're going with your story as far as your fundraiser and why you got involved and everything. So I'm going to turn that right back to you, Jess, and just share your passion with you out there. And I'm sure she's going to tap into many heartstrings as she did with me today.
You guys probably wonder, what does honorary mayor mean? It's not a real political position, but Palm Harbor is unincorporated. So because it's unincorporated, the Palm Harbor Chamber of Commerce gets together with the Rotary, and they get a little bit of help from Tallahassee, and the people pretty much run the city of Palm Harbor. Every year the chamber gets together and they put together what they call the honorary mayor race. They ask for 3 or more candidates that are good standing citizens in the community or business owners that are chamber members, and they ask you to run for charity. Well, for mayor, and it's a big charity race. You have to pick a 501c3 charity that's approved by the chamber, and you have to raise funds. So voting, quote unquote, it's $1 per vote. Half the money raised goes to your charity, and the other half goes to the Palm Harbor Chamber of Commerce for the community scholarships and projects throughout the year. So I chose this year, when they asked me to run, I was really excited about it. And I thought, because I'm the youngest one, I'm going to try to go for the youngest mayor. Right now, our current mayor is Pamela Sprecher. She's 32 years old, and I'm only 29, so if I win, I'll be the youngest one. I will just have turned 30 when the race is done and over with. But I wanted to pick a charity that had little to no overhead expense. I wanted to know that the money that I raise goes directly to the cause.
Absolutely.
That was really important to me, because there's so many charities out there that are really good, don't get me wrong, but you're paying for a CEO or you're paying for different positions within the charity. I wanted something for kids, because children are the light of the world. They're our future.
They are.
And I wanted something that I knew the money I raise when I give them the check is really going to go to the kids.
Sure.
So I had a conversation with the sheriff's wife, Laura Lee. She's a wonderful woman. And I talked with her, and I told her what I was doing, and I asked her if she knew of any charities, because she's really big in the community. And we talked it over, and we came up with the Beth Dillinger Foundation. They have a program called Nourish to Flourish. The Beth Dillinger Foundation was founded by Kay and Bob Dillinger. Bob Dillinger is the Pinellas Pasco public defender. Many of you may know who he is. And they started this foundation in memory of their daughter, Beth. She died when she was 32. And they started this foundation to really give back to the community and to give less privileged children a chance at life, to not get caught up in the criminal justice system, and to know that there's a better tomorrow. So specifically, their program, the Nourish to Flourish program, they put together a tray of food, which I brought with me today.
And there's a lot of food here.
There's 12 items on this tray of food, and for $4, they send this tray of food home with kids. Now, you might be wondering what kids get this, and it's not a lot of food, but I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but in Pinellas County alone, there's approximately 7,000 children considered chronically hungry. You probably didn't know this. I didn't tell you this before the show.
I did not know that.
But what that means is that these kids, they're elementary school aged and younger, They're on free or reduced breakfast and lunch at school. So they get fed by the school, but when they go home, they don't get the proper nourishment. So when they come back to school the next day, they're not learning properly because they're starving. And that's not fair.
No.
It really is not fair. Kids, they don't know any better. They really don't know any better, and they should never have a hungry stomach. I mean, it really gives me goosebumps to think about that because, you know, growing up, my parents were so good to us, and they did everything they could to make sure that we had food in our on the table in our stomach. I'm getting kind of teary-eyed about this, but to know that these kids don't get fed and they're hungry, and these teachers do everything that they can to feed these kids. But there's only so much that they can do, and that's why I picked this program, because we send a lot of money overseas to help kids and stuff overseas, but I wanted something in our area. I wanted to pick a charity in our area that doesn't have a lot of knowledge about what it is. And this organization is 100% volunteer based, so there is no overhead expense. It's all completely volunteers. So all the money that I raise, when I give them that check at the end of the race, I know that that goes directly to the kids. So you figure for $4 that feeds one kid for a week. So for $150, that feeds one kid for the whole year.
That is amazing. That is just so amazing. I had no idea the numbers that you just quoted, seriously. And there's just no excuse for that. You know, when there's people like yourself out there, and I mean, I never grew up hungry. I always had a meal. And sometimes it was like the hamburger helper that we
Hey, I got a meal.
You got meal.
I'm working on that, but I had some meals too.
You're so cute. I just love you, really. You are awesome. You are making such a difference in our community. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? As of last night, it was John and I doing our show today, and then there you were with that email. I absolutely did not know, because I didn't get a chance to read it. I waited to, you know, talk with you today and everything. It sounds like you are really on the right track, the right road, the right journey to really give back. And you know, I tell you, it really comes back to you.
Yes, it does.
In many ways.
Yes, it does.
And there's something more rewarding about doing this than getting a big old fat paycheck. I really learned that myself just by doing My Chamber TV. And it just seems like all the right people are coming to where we can give back through the show and in the community. I'm actually getting out in the community more, as I was telling you earlier. And I do want to give back as much as I possibly can, whether it be through donations, no matter what size, or volunteering or doing something to make a difference. This week has been a very challenging week for all of us. And I said to my friend Helena, Helena, losing our funny man this week had to really bring an awareness to this disease of depression. And there's so much that can be done, and we don't know exactly who those people are. They could be a neighbor, a friend, a family member. It could even be you. And if we could make some kind of a difference, raising the awareness, getting the suicide hotline out to you, doing whatever we can, because this gal, she committed suicide. And that's what really brought me to my knees in this show today. And I am so glad that you're dedicating your time to this. Now, we're going to take a brief little time out. When we come back, we're going to talk about more about what you can do. I just told Jess, I said, you know, count me in. I really want to help out with some of the different events that you're getting involved with. If there's any way possible, if you want me to be a voice or whatever I can do to do my part, My Chamber TV will be here for you. We'll get you booked out as far out as you like. So
I appreciate that.
Stay where you are. We're going to come back right after these messages, and we'll see you back after this. More with Jess right here at My Chamber TV. Thanks.
The last several years have been confusing and trying for homeowners. Advisors Mortgage and Financial Group was there before the housing crisis, during, and we are still here now advising people of their options and helping them choose the best financial solutions for their family. You do have options, and today's market promises lots of opportunities. We have found that there are a lot of questions out there and misinformation, and we want you to know we have answers. Advisors Mortgage and Financial Group, providing solutions today for a better tomorrow.
Revolutionary in his field, Dr. Bonati created, perfected, and patented the Bonati spine procedures. Using his genius, Bonati invented precise tools necessary to minimize surgery, scarring, anesthesia, and recovery. So successful are the Bonati spine procedures, they consistently reflect over 94% patient satisfaction. 45,000 successful procedures have been performed exclusively at our location. Nearly half our patients suffer from failed back and neck surgeries at other facilities. Bonati succeeds where others fail.
This is one bee that loves going to the dentist because it's made for you and me.
My name is Dr. Becerra from New Tampa Pediatric Dental, providing a comfortable atmosphere in early dental care. Gives kids a great start for healthy teeth and gums for life.
When I go to Dr. B, they don't do anything to hurt you.
I used to be afraid, but I'm not now. I'm not afraid of the dentist anymore. I love to see Dr. B. Call New Tampa Pediatric Dental today.
Hi, I'm Derek Brooks, former linebacker for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. During my NFL career, I realized the importance of giving back and started my foundation, Derek Brooks Charities. We help Tampa Bay youth prepare for a successful life through our college prep and mentoring programs. Our goal is to see youth excel academically and develop strong characters and be better citizens for tomorrow. To further our mission, we've teamed up with Fun Night, a company that gives members access to thousands of nationwide discounts on products and services they buy every day. These include entertainment, retail purchases, dining, and travel. Best of all, 33% of every membership fee goes to the charity of your choice. We love being able to save our supporters money while giving them a unique opportunity to support our charitable work in the community. I invite you to consider using Fun Night to save money and give back to your favorite cause. Visit www.funnight.us to sign up now and get a free 30-day trial. Save money, help others with Fun Night, and support Derek Brooks Charities.
This is one bee that loves going to the dentist because it's made for you and me.
The environment here is really kid-friendly, family-friendly. The parents are welcome to watch.
It's definitely been a different atmosphere since Dr. Becerra has come on. It's very inviting and welcoming, and the children just enjoy coming here all around.
My middle son did not like to come to the dentist, but now he loves to come to the Beehive.
You don't have to be afraid to go to the dentist. Call New Tampa Pediatric Dental today.
Mortgages don't need to be complicated. At Norcom, we're here to guide you through the process. By following our tried and true path to success, we make homes happen. To get started, give us a call or apply online. A trusted mortgage consultant will reach out to you to find out what your goals are. Whether you're in the market to purchase a new home or refinance your current home, we are dedicated to helping you achieve your goals. At Norcom, we'll provide a best-in-class customer experience. Once a plan is established, your mortgage consultant will analyze your income, assets, and credit profile in order to customize a plan for you. If you're planning on moving in the next few years, we might suggest an adjustable rate mortgage to be the best option for you. If you're a veteran, we'll get you started on a VA loan with 0% down. And if you're thinking long-term, a 30-year fixed loan might be your best fit. Our professionals are up to date on market trends and will help you make the best decision in choosing your rate. After we've found the program that's best for you, we'll then need to collect some information, including pay stubs, bank statements, and tax forms. Our underwriting team steers a loan through the approval process to verify that all the information you've provided is correct. As the underwriting process is taking place, an appraisal is ordered to determine the value of your home. A professional, local appraiser specializing in your area will determine the home's value. The last leg of this journey is closing your loan. While taking care of any last-minute details, our closing team will work on scheduling your closing date and location. It's that simple. Thank you for taking some time to walk through the mortgage path with us. Remember, we're always here to answer any questions you may have. It may seem intimidating, but here at Norcom Mortgage, we make homes happen.
This is one bee that loves going to the dentist because it's made for you and me.
Providing a comfortable atmosphere in early dental care gives kids a great start for healthy teeth and gums for life.
Coming here, you're not just like an ordinary patient. You're actually like treated like a family member, and like you're treated like he actually gets to know you and makes you smile.
Welcome to New Tampa Pediatric Dental, and we are the Bees!
Call New Tampa Pediatric Dental today.
Hello there, everyone. Welcome into My Chamber TV. I'm your host, Barbara Marville Kelly. My co-host, I feel like I've known you for like forever, Jess Cleveland, who's running for honorary mayor with Palm Harbor and doing a world of good. I really, literally mean a world of good. Welcome back.
Thank you. I'm so glad to be here.
I know, and you're so naturally. You know what I love about you is you are coming from the heart. You're so totally coming from the heart. And you know, that's what it's all about. I mean, that's how we take those stepping stones in life, right?
If we had more people speaking from the heart and being from the heart, we wouldn't be as selfish as we are. And that's really, that's what I promote when I'm out places, is being who you are and not letting other people's opinions change who you are as a person. Be what's in your heart.
Exactly. Did your mom and dad teach you that?
Yes. My mom and dad are they've always been really big supporters of, you know, being true to myself and standing up for myself and making a difference in the world. Hold the door for someone that's older than you. Smile at somebody that maybe needs a smile for the day. Just be kind. The world needs more kindness. I really, really believe that.
Do you realize what a motivation you are for everyone?
I hope so. I mean, if that's what I do, my purpose in this world is, then I'll do it to the best of my ability.
I love it. I just love this. You know, this has just made my day. It really has made my day. And this could not have been a better show with what you're doing with the event with the Beth Dillinger Fund. This is just so amazing. We're going to be talking about some of the different facets of this. What else did you want to share as far as the voting? Because we have you in this segment. We want to let everybody know, if you're just tuning in, too, we're picking this up with Jess Cleveland, who's running for honorary mayor with Palm Harbor. So I'll let you just briefly give us some bullet points on what that definition is again, and when is the final hurrah day?
The race wraps up the first week of October, so it's either October 2nd or October 3rd. It's a Thursday or Friday. It runs until the Palm Harbor Chamber's annual dinner. I'm still waiting on an exact date for that, but I believe it's either the 2nd or the 3rd is what it runs till.
Okay.
I got some various fundraisers coming up. As I said before, it's $1 per vote. 50% goes to the Palm Harbor Chamber for scholarships and community projects, and 50% goes to the Beth Dillinger Foundation's Nourish to Flourish program. $1 per vote. If you want to make a direct donation, I hate asking people for money, but really it's to help feed these kids. You can go to www.palmharborcc.org. On the left-hand side of the page, you can select the honorary mayor race, and it'll pull up the candidates and select my name, Jessica Cleveland of Spectra Cleaning Solutions.
I love it.
So,
I love it.
And some fundraisers I have coming up.
Okay.
I got my little event flyer, which Bare Bones Marketing did a wonderful job creating this flyer for me. Next Thursday, on August the 21st from 5:30 to 7:30, I'm hosting an event called Networking with a Purpose and a Silent Auction. It's going to be at CSA The Center, located at 1500 16th Street in downtown Palm Harbor, right next to the YMCA. I have a guest speaker, Bob Dillinger. He's the co-founder of this foundation that I'm supporting, and the Pinellas Pasco Public Defender's Office. I'm charging a $5 cover. That's 5 votes that go towards my campaign. I've got live music that'll be provided by Fast Breaks Entertainment. We're going to have catering by Mandy's on Main, Beef O'Brady's, Chick-fil-A, and I've got Sophia Sprinkles, which is the brand new cupcake truck of Delicious Cupcakes.
Oh, yum.
They'll be out in the parking lot.
Yum.
Part of the proceeds will go towards my campaign. And a silent auction. Right now we've got about $3,500 worth of silent auction items that we're going to be auctioning off.
What do you have? I'm curious. Do you know?
Yeah, I got a couple
What
of
do you have?
foursomes of golf. One's to Wentworth, Dunedin Golf Club, Chichi Rodriguez.
Okay.
I've got some fitness UFC gym. I've got some fitness to Generation Fit. We've got some salon hair packages. I've got some race tickets up for grabs. I've got some tattoo gift certificate, so if you want to get tattooed, you know.
Oh, you mean it's not too late for me to get tattooed?
Never, never, never. We got a lot of cool stuff. I got some wine baskets, so there's a little bit of something for everybody.
Sure.
And 100% of the proceeds of that is going to go towards my mayor race, and it'll be given back to the foundation, Beth Dillinger Foundation. So, and then that, like I said, that's next week on Thursday the 21st. I'd love to invite all of you guys to attend. We're expecting over 100 people, and I'd love to have more than that because, like I said, the money raised goes to charity, and it'll be a good way for you to network with people and make new connections.
Sure.
So everyone's invited to attend that, and then my big reveal on October 1st, there's a band that used to go by the name of Green Jello. Now they're Green Jelly. Many people know the song The Three Little Pigs. I don't know if you've ever heard it before. They're a metal rock band. But they're doing...
I'm not that old.
Well, I told you, I didn't think you were old to begin with. But Green Jello, they're starting their Florida tour, and they have agreed to start their tour off at Whiskey Joe's in Tampa on Courtney Campbell Causeway.
Very cool.
And they are donating 50% of tickets sold towards my campaign because they know it's going to feed kids.
Nice, very nice. Oh, that's wonderful.
So it's only $10 to attend that event. We got a couple of headlining, a couple local bands that'll be there. I know like Worm Food will be opening up for them, Forgiving Silence, and there may be a couple of other bands, but that'll be my last big hoorah before we have to turn in money and figure out who wins the mayor. But Barb, even if I don't win, you said this to me before, and it's really true. Even if I don't become the mayor of Palm Harbor, I really do win this race because the money's going back for kids.
That's what I said to you earlier. I said, Jess, you've already won. You've stepped into the ring. It takes a lot to do that.
It does, and the people that I have got to meet on this journey, I mean, I worked for corporate America, years ago. I worked for Walgreens for 10 years, and I went through the corporate America. And then my parents said, you want to be part of the family business. And, I thought cleaning for a living, because we're a green cleaning company, but we help people. And so the different relationships and the people I've got to meet while being a part of the family business and running for mayor and being a part of the Chamber of Commerce, it's made me grow so much more as a person.
Oh, absolutely.
Every day there's something new that I learn, and I can look in the mirror and be proud of myself for the way my parents have raised me. And I have a little sister. I'm a big sister with Big Brothers Big Sisters.
Sure.
And she's not as privileged as I was growing up.
Sure.
And to know that Big Brothers Big Sisters chose me to be a role model, that has something to do with it too. So that's really where I say it's about the kids. If we can set a good example for kids, they look up to us, and that's why we want to bridge the gap. I look up to you, and you said you look up to me too, which is kind of cool for you to hear. Someone older than me looks up to me, but to bridge the gap and for us all to come together as one.
Sure.
Get rid of the selfishness. Let us all come together and promote each other. There's no reason to tear people down. Yeah. Promote each other and bring everybody up. If there was more, I sound like such a hippie, but if there was more love in the world, we would be a lot better off.
Well, then that makes two of us. A young hippie, a seasoned hippie. How'd that sound?
Right. So
we only have just let's see, I think it's a couple of minutes to break here. Can we talk a little bit more about the foundation and some of the different things that they're doing? I don't know, you probably can't see this picture. Well, if you're using an iPad and you can do this little dealie, you can see what a beautiful young woman Beth was. And as she continues to live on in spirit and through all of us in helping others to possibly raise the awareness of this depression thing and how it can lead us down the wrong path. So you have, there's a dress shop that they're doing a fashion show.
Every year they have Beth's Closet. It's part of the program. It's with the PACE program in Pinellas County. They do a fashion show every year for underprivileged teens where they get them dresses and dress them up all pretty, and that's to help them. They've got Hope Chests, which are to serve children aged 12 to 18 in the foster care system. They give them personal hygiene products, shoes, clothing, books, bus passes, etc., to get them going on the right path of life. The Nourish to Flourish program to feed chronically hungry children, and their scholarships program. They do more than 100 kids that give scholarships to every year.
That is
so, I mean,
fabulous.
This foundation really is amazing because it's 100% volunteer based. And I'm hoping that by the end of my running for mayor, whether I win or not, I bring more attention to this foundation and more people will follow them and volunteer their time and, you know, maybe give $1 here or choose to, for $4, feed one kid for a week.
Absolutely.
I mean, $4 is nothing. That's a Starbucks coffee. If everyone gave up a Starbucks coffee for the week,
absolutely.
If you're feeding one kid, you're making one kid's life better for a week.
Absolutely. I cannot thank you enough. We only have a minute to break, and I was talking about this with my friend Helena, and I was on Facebook today, and one of the things that we do want to share with you, if you know of anybody, or maybe you don't know of anybody, but there just might be the slightest possibility that you could help someone that is going down the wrong path, see if they can't get some help. I want to give this national hotline for suicide prevention. It's 800-273-8255. Please write this number down, 800-273-8255. My friend Helena was telling me that she took a class on suicide prevention and everything, and the first thing that they recommended was that we have this phone number programmed in our telephone, because you never know when you may be somewhere that you might be able to, who knows, maybe save somebody's life just by having that number by. But honestly, you're just amazing. I mean, you are an amazing woman, an amazing moving forward thinker, age 29. You've got it all together. You are you're a mentor for me. You really are, because you're giving me hope to know that our generation is really going to be better. Thank you.
Well, thank you.
You're a doll. You're going to come
I look
back.
forward to being friends with you now, and everybody, forget the rest and vote for Jess. Honorary Mayor of Palm Harbor.
You bet. We're going to take a break. We'll see you back right after this, and we'll let you know when Jess is going to be coming back again. Monthly.
Awesome. I'm all for it.
Stay there. We'll be right back.
The last several years have been confusing and trying for homeowners. Advisors Mortgage and Financial Group was there before the housing crisis, during, and we are still here now advising people of their options and helping them choose the best financial solutions for their family. You do have options, and today's market promises lots of opportunities. We have found that there are a lot of questions out there and misinformation, and we want you to know we have answers. Advisors Mortgage and Financial Group, providing solutions today for a better tomorrow.
Revolutionary in his field, Dr. Bonati created, perfected, and patented the Bonati spine procedures. Using his genius, Bonati invented precise tools necessary to minimize surgery, scarring, anesthesia, and recovery. So successful are the Bonati spine procedures, they consistently reflect over 94% patient satisfaction. 45,000 successful procedures have been performed exclusively at our location. Nearly half our patients suffer from failed back and neck surgeries at other facilities. Bonati succeeds where others fail.
This is one bee that loves going to the dentist because it's made for you and me.
My name is Dr. Becerra from New Tampa Pediatric Dental, providing a comfortable atmosphere in early dental care. Gives kids a great start for healthy teeth and gums for life.
When I go to Dr. B, they don't do anything to hurt you.
I used to be afraid, but I'm not now. I'm not afraid of the dentist anymore. I love to see Dr. B. Call New Tampa Pediatric Dental today.
Hi, I'm Derek Brooks, former linebacker for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. During my NFL career, I realized the importance of giving back and started my foundation, Derek Brooks Charities. We help Tampa Bay youth prepare for a successful life through our college prep and mentoring programs. Our goal is to see youth excel academically and develop strong characters and be better citizens for tomorrow. To further our mission, we've teamed up with Fun Night, a company that gives members access to thousands of nationwide discounts on products and services they buy every day. These include entertainment, retail purchases, dining, and travel. Best of all, 33% of every membership fee goes to the charity of your choice. We love being able to save our supporters money while giving them a unique opportunity to support our charitable work in the community. I invite you to consider using Fun Night to save money and give back to your favorite cause. Visit www.funnight.us to sign up now and get a free 30-day trial. Save money, help others with Fun Night, and support Derek Brooks Charities.
This is one bee that loves going to the dentist because it's made for you and me.
The environment here is really kid-friendly, family friendly. The parents are welcome to watch.
It's definitely been a different atmosphere since Dr. Becerra has come on. It's very inviting and welcoming. The children just enjoy coming here all around.
My middle son did not like to come to the dentist, but now he loves to come to the Beehive.
You don't have to be afraid to go to the dentist. Call New Tampa Pediatric Dental today.
Mortgages don't need to be complicated. At Norcom, we're here to guide you through the process. By following our tried and true path to success, we make homes happen. To get started, give us a call or apply online. A trusted mortgage consultant will reach out to you to find out what your goals are. Whether you're in the market to purchase a new home or refinance your current home, we are dedicated to helping you achieve your goals. At Norcom, we'll provide a best-in-class customer experience. Once a plan is established, your mortgage consultant will analyze your income, assets, and credit profile in order to customize a plan for you. If you're planning on moving in the next few years, we might suggest an adjustable rate mortgage to be the best option for you. If you're a veteran, we'll get you started on a VA loan with 0% down. And if you're thinking long-term, a 30-year fixed loan might be your best fit. Our professionals are up to date on market trends and will help you make the best decision in choosing your rate. After we've found the program that's best for you, we'll then need to collect some information, including pay stubs, bank statements, and tax forms. Our underwriting team steers a loan through the approval process to verify that all the information you've provided is correct. As the underwriting process is taking place, an appraisal is ordered to determine the value of your home. A professional, local appraiser specializing in your area will determine the home's value. The last leg of this journey is closing your loan. While taking care of any last-minute details, our closing team will work on scheduling your closing date and location. It's that simple. Thank you for taking some time to walk through the mortgage path with us. Remember, we're always here to answer any questions you may have. It may seem intimidating, but here at Norcom Mortgage, we make homes happen.
This is one bee that loves going to the dentist because it's made for you and me.
Providing a comfortable atmosphere in early dental care gives kids a great start for healthy teeth and gums for life.
Coming here, you're not just like an ordinary patient. You're actually like treated like a family member, and like you're treated like he actually gets to know you and makes you smile.
Welcome to New Tampa Pediatric Dental, and we are the Bees!
Call New Tampa Pediatric Dental today.
Hi everyone, welcome to My Chamber TV. It's great to have you with us. I'm your host, Barbara Marville Kelly. I just still cannot believe this gal that we just had on, Jess Cleveland. She is amazing. I told you she was a dynamo. You talk about somebody getting out into the community and really making a difference. I can't wait to connect with her out and about because she really is on the right road to helping a lot of people, and especially kids. My passion of all passions is to help kids. But I do want to say welcome if you just happen to tune in just now. We've had a great show. We've been talking to Jess Cleveland, who is running for honorary mayor for Palm Harbor. She's even on the board of directors and has been for 2 years for the Chamber of Commerce in Palm Harbor. So it's always nice to have local people coming on to our show, which we air right out of Tampa Bay Multimedia's studio right here in Tarpon Springs. So I want to thank you, but you know what? It's always good to see what's going on behind the scenes. Well, maybe not everything that goes on behind the scenes, but
yeah, not everything.
What it comes to is everybody.
Yeah.
Hey, John.
What's up?
John is our producer extraordinaire.
I don't know about that.
He makes things happen, but he is very humble most of the time.
Right. I'm very humble, yeah.
What'd you think of our guest?
I'm impressed.
Yeah.
Yep.
Really impressed. Really impressed.
Yeah. You know, she kind of said something about the when she joined the chamber, a lot of the younger people are not.
Mm-hmm.
And when you get in with the older folks or the older members, they really want you to. They don't want to have your opinion, and I know how she felt because, years ago I joined one of the chambers, and I got on the board, and they were all 20 to 30 years older than I was, and you try to give your opinion, but it's like they didn't listen to you.
Yeah, they kind of bulldoze you over.
Yeah, because you're young and you don't know. They're like, it's that mindset. Well, you don't know what you're talking about, and blah 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 blah. And if they would just, and I hate to be rude to my elders, but if they would just shut up and listen to what the younger guys have got to say. Believe it or not, the younger kids have got great information.
They do. They do.
Yeah.
And when they're even more, and when they're motivated at such a young age to give back into the community, and not so much it's all about me, it's all about me and where can I go and how can I grow my business and all that. It's really giving back the way Jess is.
It is. And if we would just, I'm the same way. I've turned into that older guy when these younger kids come in and they're like, well, what about this? And I'm like, yeah, it won't work. And I catch myself doing it. And I'm like, you know what? No, tell me your idea. And typically in 9 times out of 10, their ideas are phenomenal.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
So, it takes someone like Jess with that spunk.
Mm-hmm.
And next thing you know, they're just rocking and rolling. And that's why a lot of the billion-dollar companies that are being made today, these kids are not, they're all under 25.
Mm-hmm.
Because, they get it. And because they get it, and then, but if you'd listen to those years ago, you were like, you're not right. That'll never happen. It can't work that way.
Sure.
Because, the older we get, we like that box.
Yeah.
And we don't want to get out of it.
Yeah, it's that comfort zone box. Yeah. We like to just, this feels really good. No, I don't want to hear about anything, else, no matter how.
Nope. They would rather just say, well, this works, and I'm good with it.
Yeah, me too.
I'm really not going to, I'm okay. Now, I know we're in the upper age of range, not old, but I
like that, the upper range.
But I know that I've tried to live out of the box, because if I live in that box, it'll drive me crazy.
You and me both. I think that's why we have fun doing these shows, because we would rather kind of dance to the beat of our own drums, so to speak, rather than be the followers all the time and try something new. That's why we're doing this My Chamber TV and all the different shows that you're doing as well through We Beam TV. It's that sense of freedom, I guess.
So, what is your thought on the Robin Williams deal? Honestly.
Oh, now you're really catching me right on the spot here, but I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
After shedding my tears, after jumping off the couch, saying, no, that can't possibly be, brought me to my knees and praying for the people that are out there that might be going down that road. And I said to my husband, I said, "Hun, you've always taught me as my life coach, no matter what happens in life, to ask yourself, okay, well, what could be good about this? What could I learn from this? How could I make a difference? How could I make something better?" And that's pretty much where I went with that whole very frustrating, sad story, because we all, I mean, he was an icon. He was an icon of comedy and love and just a really good person. And so I thought, what could we pull from this could be good? And the best thing that I came up with is to raise the awareness. And from what I understand from Helena this morning, that a suicide hotline has gone through the roof. So he's already doing his work from up there. That's what I came up with.
Well, kind of in the same way. You know, we've lost many great artists this way.
Absolutely.
I mean, you know, John Belushi, Chris Farley. It just, and it's all of it's been suicide, drug overdose. Call it what you want to will, but they still basically they killed themselves. So the only problem I have with all this is how the mainstream media is not talking about what you just talked about. And I agree, and I know, look, you know, whatever your political affiliation, I don't care.
No.
Because I take the best out of all of it. And so all
Me
these
too.
guys are on TV and on radio, and I listen to them. And I was listening to Rush yesterday, and he said the same thing that we're saying now, that the problem with us not, yes, he was a great artist. I mean, and Robin was just a phenomenal guy. I remembered as a kid watching him in his first Mork and Mindy all the way through I've literally seen everything he's done, and I probably own most of the movies that he's done. But the bottom line is he took his own life. And it was sad that he did that. But we don't want to glorify this, because what I'm afraid of, and this is exactly what Rush said yesterday, is that now these people that have been sitting on the fence are going to be like, well, he did it, and look at how he's raised up in the public. And that's not a good thing, you know. So will he be missed? Absolutely. But
Oh,
you
my
know
goodness.
what? Yeah, the man was suffering from depression. He was losing his houses left and right. He was depressed that he had, ultimately, from what I read, and trust me, as soon as it happened, I went immediately to go and try to find out and research why. But, you know, here's a man that had done TV once in his life, and then went movies. He was so embarrassed, and this is according to his own family, that he was so embarrassed that he had to go to TV to get money, that kind of drove him over the edge. Because here's a guy that the minute you see Robin Williams in a movie, it's a blockbuster. But you know, he will be missed, but people need to realize he took his own life, and that's not a way out.
No, it's not.
I'm sorry, it's just not. You know, so
I think if we can try to learn from it and continue to love him and pray for his family and friends and pray for all of us.
yeah.
And
I mean, his kids. I mean, his family has just got to be devastated.
sure,
You know, and
absolutely.
because you know, why can't your father come to you and go, hey, look, you know, I got some problems. You know, he's been fighting all types of, you know, drug addictions on
Sure.
top of, you know, his financial, but that's that lifestyle, you know.
I understand, and I'll tell you, there's so many people out there that do have similar issues, and whether they're getting help or not, that's the next thing. And as I read on Facebook this morning and heard from my friend, and I'll say it again, after she took a class, she lost a very dear friend through suicide, and it was a very shock. I was a very dear friend and prayed for her at that time, and when she took this class, the first thing they did say was to put this number in your phone. I'm going to give this to you right now. It's a National Suicide Hotline. It's 800-273-8255. That's 800-273-8255. You know what? That's the best I can do for my little part to share with you. And if it makes a difference in one family, in one person's life, then let it be. I hope you've enjoyed our show today. This whole entire show was absolutely meant to
Great
be.
show.
I got to tell you, Joe, it was awesome. Jess was just amazing. I look forward to seeing her other events and having her back on the show. And I have to close the show with a little bit of a plug because, as you know, I was asked to participate in the Dancing with the Local Stars. And what better week would it come about than this week? And it just raised me up to say, I'm getting that message. Get out in that community and do your thing. So I'm going to do my thing, and I'm going to come after you for Dancing for Dollars and Votes, because it's all for our kids, my favorite passion. Let's make a difference in the world. What do you think? Thanks for joining us today. John, what do you say?
We'll see everybody next week.
Yeah, same time, same place, 12:30 Wednesdays. We'll see you. Thanks for being with us here at My Chamber TV.